Hey, did you know that the average and median days on market in the Denver metro area in the month of April went down by 20 and 30% respectively? Hey, this is Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and we're here to take a look at the high level 30,000 foot view of what's happening in the Denver metro real estate market. These are stats for April 2023 as compared to March of 2023. And the biggest story is and continues to be a low level of inventory. That's right, buyers just cannot seem to catch a break. Many thought that when interest rates went up a year ago, we'd start seeing more and more properties hit the market, sit on the market longer, the market softening, and it just hasn't happened yet. And I say yet, it still can, and we'll talk about some factors that may influence that in the coming months. And for now, we're just looking at some perspective here for April. As I mentioned, the median days on market went from 10 to 7. Seems insignificant, just 3 days, yet does represent a 30% decrease, while the average days on market for homes that went under contract in April went down from 30 to 24, representing a 20% change. Some other market movers this month. Interestingly enough, the number of new listings that hit the market in April actually went down 6% to 5205 compared to 5525 in the month of March. You think April, you start thinking home selling season, more properties hitting the market, yet less went on the market in April than in March. Interestingly, though, the number of available homes did go up. This is checked on the first of each month. So as of May 1st, there were 8% more homes on the market compared to on April 1st. So what we can attribute that to is there are homes that certainly don't fall into the measurement of average and median days on market because they haven't sold. So what happens is you have these homes that listed in January, February, March, April that have been sitting there, most likely overpriced, causing the stockpile of available homes to actually go up even when the new listings go down. And all of that happened while new purchase contracts went up 7% to 4932 compared to 4599 in the month of March. As far as pricing goes, not a significant change. And keep in mind, we're measuring this pricing based on what closed in April compared to what closed. So that's a relatively small sample size. That doesn't mean that the overall values went up or down. Yet the average price of what sold in April up 2%, the median price up 3%, median being 585,000 in the metro area. Average is up to 692, almost 693,000. The average sold price to list price ratio went from 99.5 to 100%. I should say the median, not the average. That means that the median home did close for full asking price. So again, you kind of have this, you have two markets really. You have the homes that didn't price correctly that are sitting out there and accumulating. And then you have the homes that price it right from the get-go, go under contract quickly, like I said, median days being 7, and close for full asking price. So number one question I get, or one of the top questions I get, is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Well, by definition, we are still very heavy in a seller's market with only 0.8 months supply. We would need to see numbers in the 4 to 6 month range of supply just to get a balanced market. Buyer's market wouldn't start until we get over 6 months worth of inventory, which in the Denver metro area has not happened in over a decade. So here's how to navigate this market. Number one, if you are a seller only, you're selling and maybe you're moving into a rental or you're moving out of town, make sure that you are pricing it correctly and you're hiring an agent with experience beyond just the COVID market, because it does take some navigation to not just put it on the market and collect 20 offers, to actually navigate to your highest sale price that you possibly can get in best terms. If you are selling and buying in the same market, this is where it's important to sit down before the fact and make sure that you have a plan created, especially if you do need the equity from your home in order to get into a purchase. If you are simply buying a home, make sure that you're being patient. Obviously, the real estate gods have not been favorable to the buyers out there, especially the ones that don't have a home to sell. We went from this rabid seller's market where every home had 15, 20, 30 offers into a market where there's still multiple offers on select listings if they're priced correctly, and now the interest rates are 6.5%. So if you're buying a home, make sure you temper those expectations. You're not going to be able to go out there and just bottom feed. If you see a property that you like and it's priced correctly, expect some competition for that particular home. One strategy that I do advise buyers on is don't discount the homes that seem overpriced. They may just have a weak agent advising them, maybe not telling that seller what they need to hear in order to sell the home. There could be a deal had in some of these stale listings that have been sitting on the market for months and months and months. So make sure you don't discount those properties as well. Again, this has been our Denver Metro Market in a Minute for April 2023 stats compared to March. And if you have any questions, I know this is a high-level overview of a 7-county area, but if you're curious about your particular home's value or your neighborhood or your subdivision or your town, let us know. We'll geek out over numbers with you and for you. And we're happy to be a resource for so many people. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next month.